So today's fragrance review is actually going to be from the house of Dunhill, and we're going to be doing Dunhill's Desire. So this fragrance was launched in the year 2000, and it's classed as an Oriental Woody. Before I get into the notes, let's get into the bottle presentation right now. So the bottle presentation for Dunhill's Desire. So as you can see, it is a red bottle. Very, you can see through it. So it does look like a drinking flask, to my opinion. And this top portion, this metallic looking portion, is actually plastic. So it just opens up like that. So it does look somewhat cheap with the lid. It is very sturdy, so it's not easily going to break. So the only writing on the bottle is actually right here, Dunhill Desire. So you can see the Dunhill logo if the camera would zoom in properly, but it's probably not adjusting. The sprayer is not bad, not great though. So it shoots quite a bit of juice, but the distribution is really not the best. So that is the bottle presentation for Dunhill's Desire. Now the notes on this fragrance, the top notes you have apple, neroli, bergamot, and lemon, with the mid being patchouli, teakwood, and rose, and the base is musk and vanilla. What I get out of this fragrance is that even though it's listed as a base note, I get a blast of vanilla and apple. It's very sweet and it's very cloying. So before you head out anywhere, let it dry down a little bit. You'll probably agree with me on this one. But towards the dry down, some of that patchouli does come out, but I get mostly teakwood, and then during the base, I get mostly cinnamon. It's not listed as a note, but I get a bit of a spicy type of feel. Now the teak note is still there, but it's not as strong, but I get cinnamon for some reason. This fragrance is actually marketed towards 25 to 45-year-old gentlemen, according to Fragrantica. I don't know how true that is, but I find that this fragrance does come across not as juvenile, but it does have a bit of a younger man's feel, if you will. I'm going to be 39 in 3 months. You know, I don't look like it. I look like I'm 45. But this fragrance does come across as somewhat younger. You know, it is playful. It is warm. It is kind of inviting. And it is festive. You know, it is also a little bit loud and bold, you know, especially if you're a little heavier on the sprayer. Longevity was great. I got 8 to 9 hours with a heavy projection of 4 hours. Occasions that I would wear this one, for myself right now, I've been wearing this one for work. You know, I've been wearing it less and less as of late. You know, not that I dislike the fragrance. It's just, it really doesn't match my personality. I'm more of a stiff and I'm a little bit more anal. We all know that, right? But it's just, it really doesn't really work for me. You know, I still enjoy it, but just not as much as I once did. You know, but I think that this would be pretty good for school, for work, going out, something casual. You know, seasons, fall and winter, but I think that this is more winter time. Prices, now this is actually a pretty good, I don't want to say cheap, you know, but it is a cheapie and a goodie. Now here at the Bay, up in Toronto, for a 100 ml, it's actually $85. So that is actually cheaper than a lot of their other designer fragrances, you know, especially for that size. Online, I've seen this between $20 and $50. You can actually pick this up at stores like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I haven't seen it up here at Winners just yet, but it may be at some locations. But I actually got mine when I was in Atlanta at one of the Ross, I believe it was Ross, either Ross or TJ Maxx. I was visiting my good friend Joe Anthony, and we stumbled upon a Ross. And I actually saw this one for $35 American, and this one here is actually a 50 ml or a 1.7. So thoughts on this one were sweet, loud, interesting. A few of the ladies thought it was sexy and playful. Some got the woods, and a few people thought that this is more of a night out fragrance. So guys, that's it for Dunhill's Desire. I'll take care, and I'll see you later.
Say